In a horrific time, in a horrible world, I have been asked to try and horrify you, all in fun, of course. A challenge in horror, so to speak. Now, I know that you're not a person who is easily frightened. Monsters, ghosts, the dead, who gets scared at that sort of thing anymore? You don't. Let me try you with the psychotype. You know the sort of thing, sick horror. We see it in the motion picture theaters. The man stabs the girl through the shower curtains, and the blood runs down the shower, and the money runs into the box office, and everyone is sicker in our sick world. You actually want to try out with some of this psychotype of horror? All right, here is some of the sickest.
When do you think is the first time you had a killing?
1970.
1970. Do you remember the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put my hand around there.
I kept the first bitch locked in a cage. Shocked and enraged, but still want my embrace. Must be the Stockholm, cause she a goddamn disgrace. Cause when it's not locked, she don't want to escape. I treat her like a dot in the grave. Pull foreskin back, it's like cock in the gauge. When I bust nuts, she takes shots in the face. And let that shit dry, don't wash it away. Rip her clothes off, Hulk Hogan. Pride stolen, mind broken, piss stain soaking. Eyes swollen, snot gagging on, vomited choking. One day smoking potent, paranoid bad omen. Put her in the ride, we rolling. That moment, she gon' make it home. Well, she hoping, hands round her throat and throw it in the ocean.
When they die, they always say, yeah, hold on to you. I got so crazy. I wanted more.
So how long after the first one before you did the second one?
I don't want to.
So you're going pretty quick.
Yeah, man.
The first one was perfect, she deserved it. All the rest was vermin, street urchin, addicts, just selling that lip service. In the street merchant, selling pussy, not purses. Disappeared, no missing persons. Left them in the bushes, no manhunting searches. Never found bodies, no funerals and hearses. No prayers in churches, or in your place of worship. Act like you like it, my sweet masochist. Feed my addiction, that last gasp of breath. Feel the lungs collapse in your chest. Better than the feeling of cashing a check or blasting the tech at the ops in the shootout. Feel your heart stop or watching blood ooze out. Pull over, shrub's body get through out. Then move out, next body in the new town.
You know what? I try to trace back to when I became attracted to a woman's throat. I got so crazy. The life of a serial killer.
Hey yo, what up, P? It's your boy Black. Let me tell you about this day. Break it down, unpack it back at a crack shack. Make the scratch flip, acrobats, flapjacks. Get some work to my mans, the rest stash that. Come home with less than a stack and get laughed at. We hustle hard like squeegee man on windshields. Hoes bought and sold, hard cold like windshield. Shit been real, it's my block, I run shit. Break bread, don't feel heat from my gun clip. You dumb bitch selling pussy, that's black money. Get lumped quick, right hook if you act funny. Keep talking, dummy, you get smacked bloody. I'm talking half with a pussy or crack money. At the bar, holding down the operation. Couple drinks, pacing, moderation. Holla at a bra, but I'm coming up Nathan. Income this crusty, custy Caucasian. Shorty walked in, smell like pickleback shots. And burnt plastic, nickel bag rocks. Eyes sunk back, black rings like raccoon. My young cat, take the crack fiend to the bathroom. She came 5 short, but lips had value. Got on her knees, cleaning his pipe like a vacuum. That's when pigs bust in the door. Arrest the young boy, not cuffing the whore. Then it made sense, came to the conclusion. Whole thing was a sting, how stupid. Homie, not only possession and distribution, before that 5 short, soliciting prostitution. Ain't that about a bitch? I smiled when that faggot pig came up to me though. You wanna search me? I ain't stupid, motherfucker. You think I'm dirty? Fuck you think I got all these runnings for, nigga?
No word yet if a bar will reopen tonight, this following an early morning raid.
And police say the raid was part of a drug investigation.
Law enforcement swarming the street, acting on a search warrant filed in a drug investigation amid reports of drug sales connected to the bar. They did take one man into custody. He's since been charged. People who work nearby were surprised to hear the news this morning. They say things like this don't often happen on this part of 17th Street.
That your mom warned you about. Broke her heart and I turned your daughter out. Say she love the kid, but I like a friend too. You not the only one, I won't pretend, boo. Ain't me to offend you, unintentional, but I'm a heartbreaker, one-dimensional. Wanna get inside you, have you laid out on the sectional. Like a vegetable, feeling exceptional. All the nights upset, sick and miserable. You call daddy, right? And what I did for you. Came and gave you this thing, I'm irresistible. You do anything to have me inside, you pitiful.
I love him, and that's it. I love him, and he loves me too. He cares about me, the real me, inside.
Cause you know I fucked your girl since high school. Ran through your enemies too, ain't that right, boo? You thirst for the boys while I act spiteful. But you love me, I never liked you. First time I hit you, never got off like that. Stay chasing the feeling, knew you'd be right back. Other niggas bought coke and perk hella bushy, but me, that nigga heroin, got wholesaling pussy.
It wasn't until she fell in love that her life took a turn.
We met at a party and...
Heroin. Addicts say once the poison enters your body, your brain falls in love with it, and the habit is almost impossible to kick.
It's like God's angels massaging your whole body and like your mind. And you just chase it. And then you start needing it. You don't want it, you need it. For me, it happened really quick. The first time I shot, I was hooked. So to think that you can play with it and do it on the weekends and do it with your friends because everybody's doing it and it's okay, it's not. You're playing with fire. You're gonna get burned.
Tales from the black side.
It's worth remembering that in ancient times, Lex Talionis was a way of encouraging a sense of proportion.
Yeah, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Leave the whole world blind, but best believe I'ma shoot. I was 14, rusty stub in my boat. OG Mook pulled up in the court. Kid in the backseat, must have been 2 or 3. Little girl dripping in diamond jewelry. Exchange bread for work, it kept it moving, G. But wait, the fuck is this tomfoolery? Sold me a bag of flour. Pulled out, let lead rain down like shower. Missed but unrelated, week later found karma. Another caddy Rob caught him sleeping with the llama. 15 years later, I'm fresh out the box. Met a fine broad, R.I.P. Tab for her pops. Did the mash, she was the child in the caddy. Introduced to the heroin and turning tricks for daddy.
The principle of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth is an ancient form of punishment known as Lex Talionis, or the law of retaliation. It's a matter of getting even, a form of retribution. This principle of justice is found in the Old Testament, in Exodus, Leviticus, and Deuteronomy, and has strong roots in human psychology.
Fist over fist, hand over hand, got an eye for an eye, evaluating my plans. Yo, I walked this land amongst all of my mans, but found a snake in the grass trying to rake in my cash. Frontin' like my best friend took everything that I offer. This is like a tale of the prince and the pauper, convicted of torture, written by authors of the highest caliber, so you know it will cost you. He took me as a fool, I had to take him to school. Betraying my friendship is like breaking the rules. He took from my pocket, I'm taking all of his jewels. Took off his plate, now I'm taking his food. Revenge is a motherfucker taken from me. Never bite the hand that fed you, or I'm degrading your seeds. It's dirty deeds when you act out of greed. I'm a motherfucking boss, he got killed in the streets. Boom.
But this is only one way of approaching questions of just punishment. Deterrence, where the punishment deters repetition of the crime, whether by the offender or by others, is another important role that punishment can play. Opponents of severe retributive punishment pointed out that execution and other extreme measures can often incite rather than deter crime.
This morning, the suspect, Donovan Gibson, told police he was the one who pulled the trigger.
It's been one hell of a weekend. OT with a bad broad from Connecticut. Her hot tub, umbrellas and drinks and long dick in this bitch. Shit must have been heaven sent. She first hit the DM on some groupie shit, playing my songs, asking if I'm really moving bricks. She wanna tempt me with the booty pics. She home alone, plus got a jacuzzi. Shit. At first thought it was a catfish. How many fly hoes know about this rap shit? Just met, already sending pics, ratchet. No mutual, so no one I know smashed it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm down to take the trip. Fly as honey dip, but ugly nigga could get. We at a spot sipping mixed drinks and kissing. Next thing you know, she got my dick drained, no spitting. Impressed with a tip pierced and clit ring. Ain't had good pussy like this since I was 16. She wanna take a pic with the mask and the pistol. Took out the mag cause you know I had a clip for it. We took flicks, made a bedrock and then knocked. Ain't know this bitch was still in wedlock. Woke when he entered, grabbed my shit then cocked. But my clip was out, last thing I heard was pop.